Hi, I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise Addicts, and this is episode 215 of Yakety-Yak straight from the Yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, posts on his Facebook page where you can ask him questions. He answers the questions. We take the questions, the answers, we take the cool, the funny, the weird, and we put them here for you. Today, we're live, if you will, on board the Carnival Venezia with Banzai Sushi. This is the outside dining area. So on today's episode, we're talking about, can I bring a calligraphy pen on board? Build a boat challenge. What is this? Do I have to bring stuff? I can't get my dessert to go at the MDR anymore? The Carnival Encounter. Does it have a basketball court? And can we get better radar on the boats?
And this is straight from the Yak's mouth.
All right, question one. This cruiser is going on the Carnival Magic soon, and they wanted to know if they can bring a calligraphy pen. If so, should they pack it in their regular luggage or put it in their carry-on? John said he didn't think they had those pens on board, but you will definitely have to bring your own. But he said definitely pack it in your carry-on. And I think that's a great idea too, because if you've ever seen a calligraphy pen, it could be perceived as a weapon with that nice little metal point on there. You know, you get mad, stab somebody, they bleed out blue instead of red. Anyway, so yes, you can bring it, but definitely put it in your carry-on. Question two. This cruiser has seen that these build-a-boat challenges, and they want to do it on their next cruise. They wanted to know, is there any additional information given prior to the event to give them supplies, or do they need to bring their own on board? John said they do this on the longer cruises, probably a journeys, and hopefully they will be able to take part. They do not. Carnival does not supply anything, but it's things you can find in everyday use, so feel free to bring some stuff on board. Liz says she saw a video where a lady was super upset because somebody came mad prepared and had all this stuff and made a beautiful boat and floated around, and everybody else was peed off because they didn't have the materials with them, or that many materials as this lady did. So if you like to go on a journeys cruise and build one of those little boats, you got to bring your own stuff. Speaking of like, if you like what you see and you enjoy cruising content, please like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate that. Question three. This cruiser asked, why can you no longer get your dessert to go at the MDR? They had always taken it back to their room and enjoy it later, and they're not sure when or why the rules have changed. John said, unfortunately, so many people were taking the desserts back with them, it took way too many plates and lids and stuff out of the MDR, and there's no way they can collect them all from the entire ship to get them back to the MDR. So they're actually running out of plates for regular service because so many people were taking those very delicious desserts back to the room. We were at the steakhouse the other night on the Venezia, and we were allowed to take our cheesecake back, but I'm guessing because that's not such a high volume as the MDR. Don't know. Ask, you never know. But the rule is you can't. They're not going to allow you. Question four. This cruiser is going on the Carnival Encounter and wanted to know if they have the basketball court. I believe that is out of Australia, the Encounter. So, great question. And it's an easy answer. John said, yes, they do. So I think it's on pretty much every ship they have some sort of sports court, but they do have a basketball court on the Carnival Encounter. Last question. This cruiser sailed during the last hurricane, Melissa, and they wanted to know if it was possible to broadcast a more accurate depiction of the local radar than what they actually show now. This will help them better prepare for excursions and what to prep for getting off the boat. John said he's not sure they can do this, but he will share it with his colleagues. I will tell you, we were in Celebration Key a couple months ago, and we did have the Wi-Fi package. So I have local radar on my phone, and it did work in that area, so very handy. So, but once you get too far out, because it was just the Bahamas we were in, it still worked. But if you get further down, I agree. I think Carnival should have a better depiction of radar so you can see what's coming. You know, is there a line of storms coming? Do you want to stay on board? Anyway, that's me. I'm the weather junkie. So that's been episode 215 of Yakety-Yak, straight from the Yak's mouth. Thanks for watching. Please take care.